It's been a year since the coronavirus pandemic broke out in Nigeria. No doubt there have been different ways of living to adjust and cope with the virus. Restrictions and lockdowns have in many ways affected businesses, but from this challenging period, new ideas have emerged, new businesses and new methods of living. TV360's Atinuke Nuke examines the COVID-19 pandemic and the new normal as it affects small businesses.
Ever since the pandemic broke out, almost everything has changed, from the way we live, relate, and even our mode of dressing. Interestingly, the pandemic has given way for a creative means to still hold meetings, do our daily activities, and especially carry out trade activities without having physical contact with the other party. A new line of business is booming with the emergence of the pandemic. Barry is an entrepreneur. Before now, she runs a place where people can sit out and have meetings over lunch face to face. But ever since the pandemic struck and social distancing became important, how does she manage to cope?
During the pandemic, you can't have interactions, right? And luckily for me, I started just when it hit Abuja. So it was more of like deliveries. So that's literally all I was doing. COVID has really inflated the prices of several different things. And yeah, it's been difficult to juggle and say, oh, okay, you're going to make profits and then you still have to pay your staff. Because of the staying at home thing, I got a lot of customers, obviously, because no one could go anywhere.
Jahi is a suburb community located in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Funke is one of the many who sells frozen food for a living. She shares her experience with us on how the pandemic has transformed her business.
During the COVID-19, we are still in COVID-19, right? I sat down and think of what to do. I think of taking my business to another way around. So one of my friends, she advised her, why can't you just put your business online? And ever since then, it's been more patronizing than the physical. I can sell like 30,000 within a day. Online business, you understand? Whereas in the physical one I've been selling, maybe since morning I will just sit down and sell like 10,000 or so.
Before now, courier services were limited to only big companies. But now, courier services is a major part of our daily routine. This service became popular suddenly during the pandemic. Some of these riders take delivery to more than 10 locations in a day. We spoke with Andy, who runs a courier service and delivers to vendors and buyers alike. He spoke on what has changed before the pandemic and now.
Before the COVID-19, the business was not moving too much as in like now. The COVID-19 has increased, customers has increased because of people doesn't like to go out. So our own work has increased now.
For Deyemi, an information communication and technology expert who runs a training center for app development, the pandemic has helped to show Nigerians the enormous potentials of technology business and how Nigerians can leverage on ICT to improve their businesses.
In terms of business, you find more customers, more students open to virtual classes. It was a bit of struggle to convince an average Nigerian to take virtual classes like a year ago. Now they will be the one to even suggest it that can I have it virtually.
So today,
what then is the future of online businesses in Nigeria?
I think that before COVID, one of the issues that usually pushed people out of online businesses was the issue of trust. Trust in terms of the buyer and the seller, but also trust in terms of the system. And you see that financial institutions quickly had to fix some of those issues and improve their game during COVID. On the long run, you find people gaining more trust in the system, the buyers, the sellers. You find businesses becoming more efficient in terms of their deliveries.
As the world continues to find a solution to the pandemic, as some businesses are being affected negatively, some are rising from the ashes on the wings of technology. This is simply a pointer to how our lives as humans revolve around technology in the 21st century. Atinuke Nuke, TV360 News.